Guys, welcome back to the next video and the first video of the start of the season. So I literally picked the pre-season tournament cup thing that gave out the most money. Win or not, it's just, well, I'd rather win more money than not. Unfortunately, I got put in a group with PSG and Barcelona, so we'll see how that one goes. Before we do anything though, we're going to look at a couple of things. So we've got a transfer budget of £140 million. Wow. It's quite a lot. Our objectives this season are reach the Champions League final, win the FA Cup, and win the Premier League. Okay. I've got a suspicious feeling that none of them are going to get done. I'm joking, of course. Maybe one of them will get done. It's not looking great, though. We are also going to get rid of one or two of the players that frankly we're just not going to use. So I'm going to keep Gazianega. I do like him as a player. We'll keep Willis, we'll keep Woolley, but I will add to the transfer list Whiteman, Austin, and Joe Hart is going anyway. Lloris can stay. We've now got Ryan Sessegnon back from loan, so he'll be used in the squad. Reguilon's up to an 85. Will we keep him? Most likely, or we might even cash in just because we've got so much depth in that position now. Cameron Carter-Vickers can go. Joe Rodon will stay. I think I'll let Eric Dyer go. Juan Foyth can stay. I do like him. Tanganga, Sanchez, Torres can stay. I think overall, actually we'll take Dragushin off, he hasn't really had time. We'll keep as well TJ Ioma, 67 OVR, 21, it's a backup right back, but Doherty can go, Aurier will stay, Oliver Skipp, who is going to be in the main team quite a lot this season, is definitely staying, Højbjerg as well, Badia Shield. We will keep Harvey White for now, or maybe even add him to the loan list with Bowden as well, who was actually already on the loan list. Son's on there. I think other than that, Jack Rose can go on loan. Gibbs White can go for transfer, just has not performed. Tracy as well can go there. This bit probably seems a little bit boring, but it kind of has to be done. I think we'll get Jack Clark on loan, but Pedro Neto sold. No. Jack Grealish is sold. He submitted a thing as well, apparently. So that's good. We'll also try out Troy Parrott. Maybe just go with Kane, but we are going to get a couple of big transfers in. So the first thing we want to do is look for Vinicius because, well, we miss him. So, the main man himself, Vinicius, is back in the club. I figured I'd get that out of the way because there's no way I'm not buying him after the season he's had. He feels like a Tottenham player now, he really does. I spent way more than I should have done, 52 odd million with a £60,000 a week contract. It's a bit mad, I know, but again, he played so well. If I didn't, I would probably feel pretty bad. You know, it just doesn't feel fair for a player to give 30 goal contributions and not get essentially the call up. I mean, I should have made the loan to buy offer. Well, I should have actually done the buying bit. Would have helped a lot. Probably saved us 20-30 million as well. It is the way it is though. We've just got to kind of put up with it. Right, let's see what some of the lads are saying. Wow, okay. I'm not going to reply to him. Glad decided to put me up for sale. Glad, yep. Okay, I mean, Dyer, I do like Dyer, but it's just... Oh, I can't say I'm unhappy. Alright, I get you. Pretty well, yeah. Yeah, like I say, I just want the money. We're going big on this transfer window. We want to go essentially nearly flawless as well. If we can't go flawless, then, well, it's not going to be too great. transfer budget increase. Right, we're starting to get some bids through as well. So there is one for Jack Grealish, currently 84 OVR from Napoli. We will quite happily accept that. He did not perform how we would want to. And then we've also got the monthly scouting update. Again, there's going to be people in here that I haven't wanted for ages. I mean, we're literally at this point just picking anyone that I immediately like the look of for no reason. Right, so we have got our first game against Cerezo Osaka. Maybe it's pronounced like that, maybe it's not. We are not going to play any of these games. We expect from Wookatinish. Okay, I don't get what that means. Right, we've got a couple more transfers as well. Are you going to offer me 14 million? No, thank you. And no, thank you as well. He can play a couple of positions. I don't know what that Højbjerg thing was. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Like I say, these ones I'm not actually going to play. I'm just going to sim them. It's like quick sim. I suppose we'll get a couple of the younger lads on, because these are the games that I don't care if we lose. I literally couldn't give any less of a care if we win or lose them. So may as well just kind of throw everyone on that I don't really use. See if any of them surprise me. Doubtful, but it can happen. We'll just get Rodin on. Alright, this is the one we're going for. Drum roll, are we going to get the win? I mean, we're playing like children at this point. 1-1, who scored? We had more chances. Okay, Antonio scored. And then they counted it out pretty much last minute. That's fine. PSG and Barcelona also drew, so at the minute, we're all level. Right, we actually reached the final. I kept simming them all. We kept winning them all by like 1 goal each time. Like literally every time won by 1 goal. Went to penalties and won as well, I believe. But yeah, I guess we go. I don't quite know how we did keep going through, because we didn't really play our good players. Like, I kept putting all the younger lads on, but because of that, because we are in the final, it is, I suppose, technically a cup, we are going to play it. What players are we going to play? Well, we're going to get Antonio on because he's our top goal scorer so far. I think Kane is yet to actually score, so that's that's quite interesting. I think we'll get Sessegnon on. For some reason, Lodi is on right mid for no real reason. I know, well, I'm guessing he could play there, but why put him there? Who knows? We'll get Sarr on. We'll probably bring Troy Parrott on at some point. Who else have we got? Badiashile is growing very nicely, actually. We've also got a couple of younger players that I might play. Maybe we'll put Skip on the bench and just see how he does overall. I think we'll go with that. As you can see, Højbjerg as well and Kane have just absolutely skyrocketed in OVR. Højbjerg is now an 87 OVR. Currently, he's one of the best centre defending mids on the game. Kane is also currently, I think, stats-wise, currently the best striker on this game as well. So, yeah, hopefully both of them be able to do something this game. Now, I'm not quite sure who Bayern have put out. I quickly saw their team sheet, but you know how FIFA works. The big teams always sign weird players. So, we'll have to wait and see. And bear in mind, I've not played with quite a lot of these players in a while, so it's going to be a little bit weird to get integrated. Players, for example, like Lodi, I don't know what his best position is. It seems to me like it could be left mid or even right mid, as I've now found out he can play. But saying that, maybe he's an excellent left back. So it is going to be something that will be kind of played out over the course of the season. Hopefully he can lead us to that, well, Premier League, Champions League combo, because that's both what the board expect from us and we also set out to do at the very start of this season. Hopefully Torres can get back. I need to change the kit numbers as well. I hate seeing any kit numbers over like, well, over 11. Don't know why, but seeing a 31 as a centre back really stresses me out, you know. Saying that, Dele Alli's a number 20 and it's never bothered me. Maybe it's just certain numbers that wind me up. Really? How's this happened? Oh, PK, man, get out. Get out. What? Comes in. Lloris, where'd your hands go? I mean, he's gone to punch it in the weirdest punch mood I've seen. That's, yeah, a bit odd, I won't lie. Why would you go to punch it, like, from there? I don't know. I'm not a keeper. That's probably what you're meant to do. Doesn't seem like it, but maybe. Okay, I'm seeing Kane up there. Oh, it's a big chance. All started with Skip from centre defending mid, made a real pushing run. Just could not get anywhere near enough power on it from Kane. I was expecting a volley or even the way he was positioned, maybe even a bicycle kick or something, but decided to go for like a jumping weird header that, you know, no one's going to get enough power on that kind of header to get past the keeper. Slightly less time. That's a goal. Yep. I mean, Camavinga can play everywhere other than goalkeeper, so let's get him on left mid. Why not? It goes in. Yeah, defensively, been pretty excellent. I know we're letting 2 goals, but the defenders have been very good. I can't lie. And the attackers as well, they've been getting in the positions. It's just the actual supply to them is not so great. And so I think the positions we're going to be working on is both the left and right, mid, wing, whatever you want to call it. Also, we're going to have a slight formation change to accommodate a couple of players. So we'll have a look at that in a sec. This is it for this game. We did unfortunately get kicked right in the nuts in the final, but is what it is. It's not that big of a deal. Who did they have in goal, by the way? Okay, I don't know how to pronounce that. 4 shots for us, 8 for them, 7 on target. It goes how it goes, doesn't it? I'm going to go away. I'm going to scout a couple of the players I've been kind of looking at, and then I'll be back with you guys and we'll have a look who we've got to choose from. Right. We have... Well, we've sold quite a few players, quite a few bids come in. I'll show you that all after this game, but I do want to get at least another game done, one Premier League game in this video before spending the rest of it, you know, bidding and all that stuff. My chair is so ridiculously squeaky as well, it's winding me up. So, who we're going to play? We have actually had no bids for Son yet as well. Really weird. You would have thought if Heung-min Son went on the market, there'd be someone that would buy him. Unfortunately, no. So, we are going to be taking him off. I think we'll play Lodi on that left side, and on the right side for now, we'll play Sarr, who is a little worse for wear in terms of both morale and sharpness. We will play Aurier right back, Torres, Sanchez as that centre-back pairing. Instead of Sirkin, we're going to go with Reguilon. Like I say, Lodi up there. We've got Højbjerg defensive mid instead of Ali. It's going to be Ndombele. Then we're going to have Vinicius and Kane. And then the subs being a couple of the younger lads. We did sign a couple of new young talents as well. But we're going to get Sessegnon on the bench. We're also going to bring on, instead of Parrott, I think Skip. Just so that we then have the choice of going defensively or more attacking where need be. So let's hop into it. Let's see how this one goes. So we're playing yet again our classic white on white kit. Very annoying. I had no idea it was going to be like this again. I'm hoping we can just control the ball a bit more, because last time we faced him it was a very difficult match. So either I want to get a nice quick start, or should have really passed in there, or we just control the game. Okay, we got in early. I'm pretty sure he used his hand there and just placed the ball on the floor for himself. Fair enough, fair enough. Torres there, nice defensively. I can see the players a little better this game. It's a little bit of a brighter stadium, which is good. I can actually see who's my player and who isn't. Let's get that one back to Lloris. Can we do a long ball? We can't do a long ball. If that's the goal. He didn't even have to do that to me, man. He didn't even have to do it like that. He could have just placed it in, but he had to be cocky about it, didn't he? Oh my god. I mean, Fernandes did well. You know, he got the ball, had the shot. But look at this from Cavani. He just yonk. He didn't. There was no need. It was like when you used to go on your hands and feet as a kid and like head the ball into the goal when it was on the line. It's just no need for that kind of thing. And this is leading me to believe even more that I need to do something formation-wise and tactics-wise, I think, to look at that. Really set up tactics properly and get something going. I'm pretty sure it's offside. Not offside, okay. Probably shouldn't have taken a shot. The second one wasn't too great. I probably would rethink Vinicius doing that one again. No. It's just... They did well. I'm not even going to go over the goal, man. Not how we wanted our season to start, especially considering we need to go as unbeaten as physically possible. We are going to have to make some changes. Antonio for Vinicius. Kane's been not great, but it's been okay. I'm also going to get Cess on at left mid. I think we'll also bring Ali on. Or do we bring Camavinga on? Who's better attacking wise? Yep, Ali is. So we'll get him on for attacking mid. Like I say, we're 2-0 down. It's going to take some stuff to do this one. Again, with the all-white kits from both teams, almost impossible. And there's one. Ooh, Dele Alli manages to get one. I'm not sure we'll be able to get a second, if I'm honest with you. I mean, the concentration needed to just get this one as well was a bit mad. I was pretty sure it was going to get taken away from us. I mean, our first scorer of the season in the Premier League. Of course, it's Dele Alli, the man that may have had a bit of a slip in form in today's standards, but excellent player nonetheless. I mean, look, it happens. It does. It's not how you want to start a season off, but it's what it is. We was fairly even. In terms of defence, we was as solid as can be. Yes, we let in 2 goals, but we played extremely well defensively. It was unfortunate that Lloris didn't do better with the Fernandes sort of effort overall, but it really does show to me that what is needed in terms of what's needed the most is a formation change and just more attacking threat. We've got 3 attackers with 2 wide midfielders. It's just not working now. And so I think I'm going to go away. I'm going to have a little tinker with this formation, sort out the tactics, and I'm going to come back in a moment and really try and get the squad going. So, this is the formation we're going for. It is the 4-3-3 false 9 formation. I believe Liverpool in this game use it. It's a pretty standard formation when you're in game. It plays like the 4-4-2 formation. A lot of us use the pretty standard formation, probably the most common one. And I'm struggling because most of the time, Kane is up high and the rest of the players are dropped back too far. Whereas this is the opposite. This is going to allow players to really push forward, and Kane is going to be able to hover around, hopefully, just outside the box and try and do something with it there. I've got it set on so the left and right wingers, and these aren't the permanent ones, it's just temporary, they're going to stay up for attack, but we're going to free roam. Ali and Ndombele are going to try and really get in there and attack, but Højbjerg is going to stay back regardless. I'm hoping this works. Now, in terms of transfers as well, I mean, as you saw there, we're up to 180 million. So I think I will show off some of the players we have got on the transfer list. So these are the 4 players that I am kind of interested in. By kind of, I mean these are the 4 players I will be looking at getting. Not all 4, obviously, but each of them has their ups and downs. We'll start off with probably the most prolific of the bunch, and that is Ousmane Dembele. Now we can play right and left wing, 5-star, 5-star already. He is an all-round excellent player. Yes, maybe his finishing could be slightly better, but again, overall, amazing choice. Then we've got Rodrigo, who can also play right and left wing, so that's very nice. He's 4 years younger. 82 OVR, so he's going to grow rapidly, this young lad. He, again, is very technically gifted. Maybe not quite as high on the skill moves and weak foot, but it's always something you can train. And then you have what I like to call the budget options. Players that are maybe a little bit younger, a little bit older, I mean, maybe not as high OVR, but these 2 are players that I know would be good. So we have got Johafen. Why did I pronounce it so weird? What is wrong with me? We've got Icone, he is a good player. You look at his stats, overall is a very decent player, and he can play strike as well. So if we need that backup help with Harry Kane, we've got that option. And then we've got a man that I'm sure a lot of us know, and that is Saint Maximin, who tears up the Premier League some games, does absolutely nothing the next. He is probably the worst out of the bunch in terms of finishing, but he can play the most positions. He can play left, right and striker. So out of all of these, the ones I probably want to go for, I mean, I would love to have Rodrigo and Dembele. The question is, are we going to be able to get both? So this is how the team is going to look. Officially, we signed both Rodrigo and Dembele, and we've got 90 million remaining. Now, they're young-ish, apart from Dembele maybe, but they look like they could fit into this team very, very nicely. And so the team, the proper team, the team that should take us to a Premier League title is as follows. We've got Lloris with an 88 OVR. We have Reguilon on the left back position, 85 OVR. Sanchez coming up to an 83. We've got Torres an 82 and Aurier a 81. It says it's centre defender mid. Yes, I trained him as one. I would rather it say right back, but it looks a bit weird. We've got Højbjerg 87. Ndombele an 84, Dele Alli an 83, Kane a 91, then we've got Dembele and Rodrigo 84 and 82 respectively. Now, this could be the team that breaks records. I genuinely think so. But that is it for today, guys. If you liked, as always, feel free to like, maybe subscribe, let me know what you think in the comments below. Stay safe. I'll catch you guys next time.